Welcome to the first DHNN of the 2024 to 2025 school year. This week, we welcome you back to DHS with an update from our principal, Mr. Shea.
We'll also give you some highlights of Dartmouth's football win against Bishop Stang.
Weather, announcements, sports, and more. DHNN starts right now. Welcome back to DHNN for our first episode of the 2024 to 25 school year. We are very excited to bring you the news Dartmouth High has to offer.
We're your hosts. I'm Landon Almeida.
And I'm Noah Clark. But before we get into today's episode, let's take a moment for our Pledge of Allegiance. This just in.
It's time for some important announcements. Yearbook Club. The yearbook needs you. Calling all photographers, graphic designers, and those just plain interested in putting together the 2025 yearbook. If you would like more information, please come to Pace on Friday, 9:20 in C23 with Miss Lassie.
Parking pass. Please see Mrs. Moniz if you have already purchased a 2024 to 25 parking pass. If you have not purchased a parking pass, the link is posted on the school's website. All student drivers must have a 2024 to 25 parking pass visibly displayed.
Attention DHS students. The TEDx DHS Club will have their first meeting on Tuesday, September 24th during PACE in room C18. If you are interested in being a presenter during our TEDx DHS 2025 conference, please make every effort to attend. If you cannot make this meeting but would still like to be a part of the club, please see either Mrs. Souza in room C06 or Miss True in room C18. Hope you can join us.
Esports Club. Hey gamers, the Esports and Gaming Club has a place for you. Whether you want to just play games with friends or compete with one another on teams, come to room A04 on Friday during PACE. We hope to see you there.
The DHS Dance Club is looking for new members. We are proud to announce that our dance theme for this year's pep rally performance in November is Hip Hop Over the Decades. We will be holding auditions on Thursday, September 26th at 2:15 p.m. in the auditorium for our pep rally performance, where we will teach you choreography from the dance to see your skill level. If you have any questions, please talk to our two dance captains, Nadia Franco or Sarah Oswald, or visit Miss Enochson in C17. See you on the stage.
Hey, I'm taking a field trip down to the Crapo Hill landfill. Do you ever wonder where your trash goes? Well, I have a special interview with the workers at the landfill. Let's go. Hi, Marissa. Is this grassy hill full of trash?
Yes, behind me is the Crapo Hill landfill in Dartmouth. This part of the landfill is full, and the remaining space left for trash is dwindling. That's why it's important for all of us to make less trash. We can do our part by recycling paper, cardboard, bottles, and cans, and using drop-off programs for clothing, shoes, electronics, and more.
Are there any programs for food waste?
Yes, the Dartmouth Transfer Station and the New Bedford Recycling Center have carts for food waste, and backyard composting works for many residents and turns some kitchen scraps and yard waste into nutrient-rich soil.
We use reusable water bottles. Does that help?
Oh yes, reuse wins. Every time you use reusable bags or other durable products, you're helping to reduce waste.
How long will it take to completely fill the landfill?
It'll take about 4 years to fill the current working area. Once it fills up, it's likely that the cost for trash disposal will increase. But everyone can help by recycling, composting, and paying attention to how much waste we generate. These small actions make a big difference.
Well, thank you for talking to us, Marissa.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
The weather so far this month has been stellar, much better than last year's.
That's right, and we're hoping for days like those for this week.
Let's head over to our first 7-day forecast provided by our DHNN weather team.
Hi, I'm Raph.
And I'm Gabby.
We're here today with your 7-day forecast. Sunday and Monday is going to be partly cloudy with a weather of 67 degrees. And Tuesday is going to be 69 degrees and rainy. And Wednesday, 71 degrees and rainy also.
Thursday will be 73 with showers in the AM. And Friday will be 73 with few showers. Saturday, we're looking at 73 degrees and partly cloudy.
That's it for your weather. Don't forget to come to our soccer games this week. Tuesday, September 24th at 4 p.m. versus BR.
And Friday the 27th at 3:30 versus Vogue.
Be there and cheer us on for our victories.
Back to Landon and Noah at the news desk.
Our very own Mason Langlois did his first interview of the year with our principal, Mr. Shea.
They talked about some important info about the new school year and some upcoming events.
Check out the full interview by clicking the first link in the description below. But for now, here's some highlights.
Roll the footage!
What are some reminders that you'd like to give students walking into the school this year?
One is get involved, get plugged in, right? And you see it in all that you do and those connections that you have and those friends and those core friends that you build. And on those tired Fridays of after prep week and you had a show on Thursday night and that resilience to just get in and really thrive is something that like sticks with you for life. Yeah. So I'm always excited about however that is and whatever that looks like, whether you're on the robotics team, whether you're in theater, band, athletics, whatever it is that's the first thing for students is please find a club, find an activity, find a way to be connected to the school. Mm-hmm. Obviously, like people know is that like cell phones are a big thing for me, and you know the distraction to learning and the negative energy that they sometimes provide. So not only just checking out in school, but I'd love students to really like work on checking out more on like the negative aspects of the social media side of things. And we know what the research has told us. We just have to listen to it. And I catch myself in that too. You know, like you all of a sudden you're doom scrolling for a half hour, and like you're like, where did that half hour go? I thought it was 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So more we can do to like remove ourselves from those kind of negative energies and negative thoughts is better.
So what are some advice you'd have from an incoming freshman?
So incoming freshman is that connect to your teachers right away, right? Because once you build that relationship with your teachers, they know that you're given those extra works, right? Like we have extra help on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is a really good opportunity. Schedule your pace properly. And really, it's almost as simple as just play by the rules and you'll be successful, right? Like, I know sometimes we don't love playing by rules, but if we follow the rules and we follow the expectations we meet, you're going to have a successful career at Dartmouth and many doors are going to be open. So really, for that side of it is we don't want to close doors for ourselves, especially as freshman years when we're starting to build those transcripts. I think freshmen also need to understand there's a difference between K to 8 where you graduate and you move on every year. For us, it's all credit-based, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't have the credits, you don't get to go to the sophomore advisory. Yeah. You know, and changing that mindset of is that like passing an English class and passing a math class are two separate things, where in the past it was like the cumulative of passing classes made you on. For us, it's all credit-based, and I think that's a real mind shift for our students. Mm-hmm. And the third one is understand and respect the independence we give you, but know that you now have to start building yourself to be more independent and understand like what you need in those structures you need.
Yeah. Seniors, it's their last year of high school. It's a really big time for them. So what's something that you would give to a senior this year?
Number one and most important is take a second and breathe and enjoy it. Right, there's like, I see the seniors, they're already like, okay, college deadlines and FAFSA deadlines and scholarship deadlines, then AP deadlines, and you know, like, take a moment, breathe, enjoy the ride. You know, when it comes time to decorate the bulletin boards, decorate the bulletin boards. When there's an activity at night, go to that activity at night. When there is like, when you have to just struggle through and stay up a little bit later and get that homework done, you just do it, but then you catch it up on the backside and you enjoy those moments. Find every opportunity to be with your classmates, because when we process into graduation, I always look at all of the seniors and I always say, never again will this group of people be together, right? It's an impossible fact. So we have all these wonderful people together that we really are excited about to walk across the stage for graduation, and that's that last moment. So don't let that last moment be the first moment you really enjoy that. Really, really throughout the year, find those times, build those stronger connections. What I've noticed in my 3 years is that it's funny, senior class, like they might have been fragmented freshman, sophomore year, junior, they start to come together, but by senior year, it's everyone is all together. It's like find those moments to be all together throughout and enjoy those things. And then really build yourself up, build a resume, do some good stuff, give back.
After looking at all the lunch options for this week, I'm feeling very hungry. Taco salad, Philly cheesesteaks, chicken sandwiches, they all sound delicious.
They sure do, and we're here to tell you all about it.
It's now time for the lunch show.
Monday, September 23rd, taco salad. Tuesday, September 24th, cheese calzone. Wednesday, September 25th, Philly cheesesteak. Thursday, September 26th, Boom Boom chicken sandwich. Friday, September 27th, baked ziti.
So far this season, Dartmouth's football team has been astonishing and is currently undefeated.
In their first game against Bishop Stang, Dartmouth swept them with a score of 34-0.
And we have the highlights.
Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. Who's gonna run this town tonight?
I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. Get your boutiques on. All black, everything. Black cars, all black, everything. And our girls are blackbirds, riding with they diligence. I can't more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is not familiar. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip, I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,6 0.
We've now reached the end of today's episode.
Make sure to tune in next week where we'll show you some highlights of Dartmouth's game against Braintree on Dartmouth Pride Night.
We'll also introduce you to some new faces at DHS for this year.
Also, we'll be giving you a tour of the newly renovated library, which looks amazing.
And much more. Thanks again for tuning in to today's episode.
Make sure to subscribe to DHS TV Media on YouTube and hit that bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. I'm Noah Clark.
And I'm Landon Almeida.
See you next time on Dartmouth's Top News Show, DHNN.